to look, they look good, and it's fun to open and close them. Of course, us huge figures, to actually put a minifigure in there, need to always take off the roof, and it's just a basic little control cab there. But for your smoothie cart, you've got a blender that you can set up and angle that around, so you could like pull this up next to or across from the noodle joint, or just have it on the street anywhere. Use it elsewhere in your city, your layout. It kind of works for all sorts of things. And take off some of the individual items. Got the strawberry little strawberry tile that's been around for a while, and a suggestion of maybe a celery stalk or something like that. And you could use this for ferrying out to a farm. You could use it for delivering packages. Obviously it's got the fresh branding on top, but this is just a really useful, good design. I do wish that it came with an additional cup though, since there's only one there. And then the scooter, I'm assuming, is an e-scooter, and let's just keep things light and nice and fun. A little bit imaginative. We'll not connect this to the scourge of e-scooters in many cities and towns that are rented, and then people just get them and they throw them into a river or something. No, this is somebody's individual personal one, and it's not going to be thrown anywhere. It's going to be used for a very long time to go to a lot of places, have a lot of adventures, and have a lot of fun. Oh yeah, there's also this tan-colored, either golden retriever or yellow lab, or maybe a mix between the two. It's good dog. That's what it is. I think it's the only second time that we've gotten this mold in this color so far, and we need more. Obviously, these figures do not need to be exactly what I'm going to call them, but I'll just give them names and tasks, and you can reassign as you wish from there. The veterinarian, street performer, nice prints there, and the pizza chef. These are all good, either for their parts, their prints, or for what they're suggesting to do, or once again for their accessories. Lots of good stuff here. We're going to call these tech store employee, hotel visitor, and comic store patron. Yeah, that'll work. Lots of new stuff here with new prints, good accessories, that green colored hair, the headphone piece, which of course is removable. You don't need to use that. Yeah, lots of good stuff here. I like the combinations, and I like the possibilities, and the fact that so far none of these torsos are gender specific, so you can swap them around freely and make up whoever you want with all these pieces. I think all three of these are just intended to be general citizens. I don't think any of them are intended to be specifically attached to any of the buildings or businesses here. Really nice prints though, especially all of them. All of them have great torso prints. You got the little insert short skirt piece there as well, which is just a solid plastic in black. You got the cat ears over here, which are removable if you don't want to have those on. And underneath here, you also get one that has an alternate face. Would have been nice to get alternate faces for at least two of these, I'd say, of the three. Here we have potentially the noodle stand guy, barber, and hotel employee, though again, it's a fool's errand to specifically attach any one figure in this set to any one specific role. This is Lego City. They're not named characters. You should take them apart and recombine them and make your own characters out of it, make your own stories and everything. But if you use this as the barber's head, there's a funny thing that comes out of it, because the alternate face looks like he has made a terrible mistake. Like he's just looking back and like, yikes, what have I done? Or maybe he picked the wrong color of dye, not the one that the customer asked for, or something like that. Speaking of mistakes, there's also a mistake on the print for the legs there, unfortunately. And then here on the left, we have a city and park cleanup and maintenance person. Unfortunately, the print for that torso still not good enough. It should be a match, at least somewhat of a match, between the top of the overalls and the bottom portion, which is supposed to be all one bit, and also the white in there is supposed to be white. It's a little bit distracting to me. And over here on the right is a mascot from the in-universe Watch, and how poorly it's done, and also how it's approached design-wise. Yeah, it's just plain not good. That's supposed to be yellow, full-on yellow. It's supposed to be the same color as this over here, and they just did it. Honestly, just a lazy job with that. I like this alternate print. I wish that it was done better also. Check this out. Design-wise, that is useful. I wish that more of the modern road plates together. How many times have viewers, how many times have I complained that the road plate system is kind of incomplete because none of the sets that included the modern road plates have extra tiles to actually connect things at the ends where the ramps typically are to let cars drive up on the sides. You take those ramps off and then you're left with nothing. And how many times did I not cynically mention that it would cost the multi-billion-dollar Lego group a fraction of a penny per set to include some extras of these? Well, they listened to all of us and they've started including extras, and I'm very, very thankful for that because it's the right thing for them to do. And finally here, stickers. Yeah, it's a big set. Has a lot of details, a lot of decorations. There's one sticker sheet, the regular white backed one, and then here's another because that's the one with the chrome base. Right, so now it's time to talk about price and value, right? No, not yet. Nah, there's a whole other factor here. There's a whole other dimension to this, and that is the modularity of how it is built, because each of these little things here is its own thing. You already saw how this comes out, right? Well, it keeps going. It keeps going. Yeah, they did this thing. They've done the thing that Friends, Lego Friends, has done so well over the past couple of seasons, and that city itself has been lagging behind on. They actually made modules that are intended to be rearranged. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take it real easy on myself. I'm simply going to rearrange this the way that is suggested on the box as one alternate. Well, that was a bit of an adventure. It's a little bit trickier than it looks. More things get swapped around than meet the eye at first to match the picture, but this is pretty much it. So this, this changes the feel of the thing a bit, changes how it plays, though you do still have some major blocks that are kind of preserved in some ways, but no, it's a good experience, as is normally the case with modular things in one particular set, with one particular product. You are limited. It's not unlimited how you can rearrange things. Some things just simply won't work with only the parts included in the set. This actually left me with just these ramps for one side left over. Yeah, but it's decent experience. Changes things around a decent amount, but the real power with the system is being able to use it with other sets, right? Other sets that use the modern road plate system, and other sets that are using the similar types of modules, which includes sets from Friends, right? They use the exact same size of base, the 8x16. So that's gonna allow people to, I think, really expand their horizons a lot more, and hopefully it will lead to more cross play between the themes, since Friends has done so well prior to this in developing city buildings. Honestly, yeah, it's just generally good. It's not